All right, so here's a re-recording of my data-driven project. As you can see, my player's name is Harold. His character that represents him is an H. His health right now is 60. His damage is 20. His position is at 6 and 14. There are some other stats here as well. As you can see, I've got my ranger, mage, melee, my boss, money, potions, traps, swords, and poison damage from the floor. So we'll just go into the game here. So as you can see, here is Harold at the bottom. His health is 60, his damage is 20. And I mean, currently right now, as you can see, and the JSON file, the count for the Rangers is 6, and there are in fact 6 here. So we're just gonna go through it. So at first, when I decided to do this, I was going to try to use the last project, but because I had to refactor so much of the code for it, it didn't seem to want to do this. I was able to do just the player stats into the JSON settings, but I couldn't get the enemies or items or anything like that into the file, and I didn't see the point in just doing the player if we were supposed to do more than just the one. So I decided to go back to my old project, but with using the fork that someone else had created. I won't lie, it was really cool to see what people could do with um, with my project. Yeah. So I'm just going to close this, and then we will change some stats here. We're going to rename Harold. He will now be named George. Replace that with a C. Let's change his health to like 32. His damage will only be 9. We'll put him at 5 and 5. I have no idea where this is going to put. And we'll change the ranger count to something. Change it to 2. Then why don't we change? We're going to change the potion to be H now. And we'll actually call this health potion to see what happens. Alright, so we save that. We go into here. Alright, so the potion's now as an H. It says health potion in the legend. George is over here at 5 and 5. There's only 2 rangers here, which is what I said it to, right? Yeah, 2 rangers. I won't lie, it is really cool to see how easy it is to change settings when it's in this JSON file. When at first I was looking at this, I wasn't really sure what the point was, because as a programmer, I should be able to find all of my stuff. But then I was thinking about it, and when you have other people possibly working on the game with you, it's easier to have it all in one spot, as this is, than it would be to do it in even just like a stat script. And the reason I believe that now is because I can now say for a fact I know what this ranger count is, or what the character is, or obviously the name. Damage is easy. Most people may not understand what min HP and max HP means when it comes to like my enemies, but I mean, generally the minimum HP is this is the minimum that they're going to get. But you could change all of these without it completely breaking your game. And that's the coolest part of it all.